All of my bitches got pretty face.
Take the step.
Here she a cute Jamaican. In the mirror I see it's in the making. In the mirror I see real, I'm never faking it. She just let me hit, yeah, I need percussion. I just hit me a lick, I don't know you nothing. Getting kinky, she know that I'm into that. Tweety Bird, yeah, I taught me a putty tag. I might pick me a bitch like I'm Pootie Tang. I see you getting rich, nigga, do your thing. You had money, I didn't, you called it lame. I got money, so now I treat you the same. Then I'm
They do, man. It's Too Smooth FX. Just hanging out Friday night, doing a little reflecting before I go watch Mission Impossible. And I think this video is gonna bless you. It blessed me just talking about it. It felt therapeutic. First of all, thank you for watching this. Go ahead and like this video. Comment down below. Let me know if there's any more you want me to talk about. Subscribe to the channel. Head over to the Instagram. Give me a like and a follow. Show some love. But today, we talking about procrastination. We talking about paralysis by analysis. We talking about overthinking. We talking about not taking action when you know you need to. Now, that's a scary subject for some people, but let's tackle it today. Let's have a quick conversation about it. Let's talk about not over-learning, because there's a such thing as over-learning. I hope y'all ready. Let's get into it, man. So, I have a question for you. How much education is too much education when it comes to trading? How much is too much, bro? A lot of y'all watching this, you understand support and resistance. You understand supply and demand. You've paper traded. You're following successful traders online, watching what they're doing. You've learned enough to get started. All you need to do now is go live. Like, what are you waiting on? I want to tell you my experience. So when it comes to trading, and honestly with many other entrepreneurial endeavors in my life, I learn quickly and I take action quickly. Like, it had to be 2 weeks of learning and studying, figuring out what supply and demand really meant, figuring out what support and resistance really meant before I started paper trading. And then within a month, I opened up my live account and I started trading in the market. So, and honestly, it's kind of been like that for me on many an endeavor. Like, I had a wrapping business where I would wrap people's cars. I wrapped my own car first, figured out where I could source the vinyl wrap, advertised, and started wrapping clients' cars. And I was doing that in a matter of like 3 months. What I'm saying is, you could be making real money instead of making paper trade money, but you're afraid. There's one barrier, and I already said what the barrier is, and it's fear. You're afraid. You're scared you're gonna go broke. You're scared you're gonna blow your account. But the truth is this: you might not. You might be profitable from the jump. You might know enough to get started and be profitable. And I truly believe that the best teacher is experience. You can't really gain real knowledge without experience. You know, like if you weren't in the market at the time that NVIDIA released their earnings for 2025, then you wouldn't know that green death streak that shot the market up to the highest that it's been since February of this year. It's like you wouldn't know that if you weren't involved. And I was involved, so I knew that, right? So now I know that the market has the potential to reach that high based on big tech news. But I would have never known that if I wasn't involved in the market. So it's important to get out there and make some mistakes. And the truth is, some of y'all know I'm telling the truth, man. You've learned enough. You got enough knowledge on supply and demand. You got enough knowledge on support and resistance. You've watched the videos. You're watching successful traders do what they do, lending your energy to these other traders. All you need to do is fund your account so you can get started. And this is why you need to go back to episode 1, because once you set yourself a set of rules to trade by, you will now have removed fear from lack of understanding. There's nothing different from what you learned paper trading in the real market. There's nothing different from what you learned on the screen while watching someone else teach you supply and demand than in the real market. Those same candles exist. Those same time frames exist. Now it's time for you to go live. You set yourself some rules because you might be afraid that, okay, I get in the market and the market does something completely unpredictable and I lose everything. But that's what technical analysis is for. Like, this is why you use the strategy that you've watched so many videos on learning, so that the market doesn't hit you with anything that you just don't understand. That's why you've been studying, bro. That's why you've been learning so long. That's why you've been taking your notes, so that you don't get hit with these surprises, right? And that's why you set yourself some rules. Go back to episode 1. You set your rules in place so that when you are making money, when you are profitable, you know what to do at that point. So again, bro, I really think for some of y'all, it's time to pull the trigger. It's time to go, bro. You can start the account. Hanko Trade has an ECT account where it's $100 minimum, bro. If you don't have $100, you don't need to be learning about trading. But if you have $100 to put up, open that ECT account. Link below in the description. If you have $1,000, ECT Plus. And right now, Hanko Trade is running a special where they'll match your investment. They're gonna match your $1,000. So you fund your ECT Plus account with $1,000, they'll match you with another 1,000. Like, what? So you're telling me that not only do I get to put my own money in, but you're actually gonna help me with leverage by matching the amount that I put into this account? It's like they want you to win. At the same time, they may want you to lose. But I think I talked about that in the first video, that big money, brokerage firms, prop firms, hedge funds, they want you to get in and not know what you're doing. They want you to blow your account, because that's when they profit. They profit every time you make a trade. They profit every time you lose your money in the market. So prove them wrong, get started, and start making moves in the market. You can prove them wrong. You can be profitable. It's possible. You know it's possible, and that's why you're even interested in trading in the first place. You understand the concept of supply and demand. You overly understand the concept of support and resistance. You've been looking at the 5-minute time frame as long as I have. Like, you know the basics. And fear is going to hold you back from your own success. I read a book by Tyrese Gibson called How to Get Out of Your Own Way. Get out of your own way, man. Get out of your own way. You might be standing in the way of you. Oh, I'm afraid. That fear is going to make sure you don't unlock your potential, because you're afraid to start going live, trading live. You're afraid to put money in the market. So listen, you don't have to be afraid. If you're anything like me, you're a fast learner, you understand the basic concept of trading, And you will learn as you go still. And too much education, I'm telling y'all, too much education will stifle you, bro. Trying to fill your mind up with more knowledge, how to do this, how to do that, searching how to, looking at influencers on Instagram, looking at their strategies and what they're doing at 6 a.m. and 8 a.m. and what fair value gap is and ICT, and you're filling your mind up with all of this knowledge, but none of it is experiential knowledge. It's all just head knowledge. It's all things that you can just like spew and regurgitate, but you don't have the experience. And I'm telling you, bro, nothing beats experience. Nothing beats it. This is why they tell you when you're trying to take a quantum leap, when you're trying to activate the law of attraction in your life, they're telling you to go experience the thing. If you want a Lamborghini and you never sat in one, how do you know what it feels like? Right? Go sit in a Lambo, bro. Like, you dig what I'm saying? Experiential knowledge is true knowledge, because you can actually learn from that. You know what not to do, right? So for some of y'all, it's time to make that leap. The link is in the description below. You can sign up for Hanko Trade. Just click the link and sign up. You don't even have to fund your account yet, but it will be wise of you to do so. Sign up for Hanko Trade. The link is below. And again, do not let fear stop you from being successful. Like I told you, bro, I have been very fast about different entrepreneurial endeavors. I've been very quick about starting them. And so should you. You should get going. Because if you do fail, you can learn from that failure, bro. You can learn from that. And you can move forward and become successful after. And that's what it's about. So anyway, man, it's your boy, Too Smooth FX. Subscribe to the channel. Give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below. Let me know what else you want me to talk about. Go ahead, head over to the Instagram. Give me a follow. Give me a like. Share this video with somebody who needs to see it. And I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Holla at Zeke. We gone.